Yeah, I think it was.
Last year.
I think it's great. I think it's something we talked about all summer. Came up with our whole 4 C's. We're going to win in the clutch in the fourth quarter, and we had meetings over it. We gave out handouts. We've done everything you possibly could, and I think then we went out and done it twice. I think it was just everybody believing the whole time and keep fighting to the end. It was a great drive. There were some unbelievable efforts on that long run by Duck by different guys. Madlock pushing the linebacker by, Rose and Trent Cowan doing a great job of blocking. Freisinger got a block. Jacob Sandin and Rubin were hustling at receiver, and Calvin White got a cut on the backside. Mason Woods got a block on the backside. So it was just, and then Duck made a great run. So I think it was just everybody staying believing and finding a way to win.
You think that becomes easier the more a team can do it? If they know how to do it and can kind of apply it to the other games?
No question. I think then they start believing they're going to do it. And I really liked how our guys were on the sideline, even when they kept calling timeout and Austin was about ready to kick. Our guys were, they all believed Austin was going to make it, no question, but they're also talking about the overtime. We're going to win it in overtime if he didn't.
And we spent a lot of fall camp asking you about receiver depth. It seemed like a strength, and obviously it showed. Is it kind of nice to see that show in a game, and for a guy like Jordan to do what he did in that game?
Yeah, it was great, and two guys that you really got to, take your hat off to that are just, program guys that work hard every day, show up, bust their tail, do everything you ask for them. One's Pat Johnson. Pat played the whole game, hadn't really played much at all before that, and gave great effort and did a heck of a job for us. And then Freisinger comes in and plays really well in the second half. And those are just guys that come to work every day, do what they're told, work as hard as they can, and just are really team players and showed up and played big for us in that game.
Did Freisinger show you kind of a lot of things that you saw when he was at Illinois with you that 1 year?
Yeah, and he just he's had a hard time staying healthy. He's been hurt a lot since he's been here. So I think he had a good week of practice. He looked fast during practice, and I told him, you had a great week of practice. Get ready to make some plays in this game. You're gonna have an opportunity to do it, and he went out and did a good job.
Is it especially gratifying for you as a coach to see someone who's overcome so many obstacles, like him finally succeed and have an opportunity to shine?
I think it is. I think that's really what this is all about: is seeing young men grow up and become, just become better people and better workers, and then when they play really well, that just always makes you proud of them.
Is there something you noticed in the 2 road games where you guys have this, believing and getting that done at the end, and then some of the stuff that's happened in the other games where you question some of the effort? What's anything going on there?
We just those were the 2 games that we fought the whole time. I think some of the games that we came up a little short, I thought we played really well for the first 28 to 32 plays, and then we kind of hit a lull. And this game was just one where they kept fighting all the way. We still had some valleys and peak. We still went up and down a couple times, and we still can play better and try to put people away, but everybody kept fighting. I think anytime your defense can get 4 turnovers, you can score a touchdown on special teams, and have as great a game as Austin had, punting the ball and making 4 field goals. And then offensively, you can rush for 200 yards and pass for 200 yards and not turn the ball over. Then you give yourself a chance to win.
Brantley had some bigger runs early in the game, especially, and obviously Ducks came. What did you see in the run game with Brantley?
I think Denzel is a guy that has all kinds of talent, and he's going to just keep getting better and better. And by the time his career's over here, he's going to be an outstanding back. I just think he's got a lot of talent. He continues to improve, gets better every day. I thought Duck ran really hard, ran through some tackles. It was good to get some explosive plays. And guys were giving second effort. Usually when you get big, long runs, it's because other people are giving second effort too, getting blocks.
Do you think the red zone struggles are mostly executional things, play calling, maybe a combination of a few different things?
Yeah, I think, one time we just stopped ourselves. Matt runs it down to the 2-yard line, and they call hold on Dion, and then Dion catches the touchdown, and Denzel moves before the snap. The first time we were down there, we just, on the first down, we had a play that probably could have been a touchdown. We just didn't get it done. And the second time we were down there, we just a couple plays we didn't execute. So that's just something that we got to continue to grow on, continue to get better at, but we need to start coming away with touchdowns on those drives for sure.
Why do you think the defense has gotten so much better at getting the takeaways this year, and then 3 interceptions last game, and all the turnovers you
I think it's just, I think you make your luck. I think that's something that because they're playing so much faster, they're playing so much harder, they're running to the ball, we're getting pressure on the quarterback. Caden just has a great knack. He's long, he sees the ball. Him and Jay Sean have came up with picks. But I think overall as a whole unit, especially when you watch last year's game, like, man, we look slow. We look slow on defense last year when you watch that game compared to how we're playing right now. We're just playing a lot faster.
Do you think that unit also has some decent depth considering that the guys you were missing and the plays you still made?
Yeah, because we were, it was starting, like, who are we going to put in, as that game went on. We were playing with a lot of, you got some true freshmen out there. Ty Graham's out there just playing his tail off. Lloyd Hightower's out there playing hard. Quindarian has a block punt, and he's out there playing. So that's 3 true freshmen that played a big role in that game, and I thought they all played tough and did a good job.
Maybe the special teams in general, it seems like that's an improved category since the Wazoo game 2 weeks ago.
It is, and that's something we've tried to make a big emphasis of, and we've changed personnel a lot on all the teams, and the guys that have went in there have taken pride in it and doing a lot better job.
Is it kind of easy to take a guy like Austin Rico for granted just because when he doesn't do his job you notice, but when he does it you don't maybe notice quite as much?
Yeah, that's going to be. We've been so fortunate to have him for 4 years, and just what a great player he is. He's an unbelievable punter. He does a great job kicking off. He's really made himself a better field goal kicker, and to be 4 for 4 in that game, that was huge. The other play that was a big play that you kind of forget is the 2-point conversion early in the game. I think Matt did a great job extending the play. Dave did a good job of staying working because he was really number 3 in the progression. He stayed working, and that 2-point conversion was big because otherwise it would have got the scoring all off and the game wouldn't have been tied at the end.
Getting sure is a little more exciting when you win. Have you noticed a different energy in the team?
I think the team's very focused right now and excited. And one thing I talked to him about on Sunday is, we've had a lot of trials where we've had to come back after getting knocked down. Now we got to do a great job of coming back and have a great week of practice after knocking somebody else down. And that's something that I think there's a lot of energy in the building. I think they're excited. Finish the first 6 games at 3-3, and now we need to make sure we get 3 more wins, but just take them 1 week at a time and get as many as we can, and I think they're all excited about that.